Solo travel to New York City means a chance to experience one of the greatest destinations in the world. This guide covers amazing experiences, cultural immersion, incredible attractions, culinary adventures, and solo-friendly activities. You will discover day trips and tips for navigating the city with confidence, leaving you with unforgettable memories in the city that never sleeps. Ready for an exciting solo trip to New York City? With its famous yellow taxis, subway system, and lively energy, exploring the 5 boroughs on your own is easy. New York City is full of affordable accommodations, delicious street food, and budget-friendly activities. Spend at least 5 days to fully experience the legendary landmarks and neighborhoods. From Times Square to Central Park, the High Line, and day trips to places like the Hudson Valley, the city's endless possibilities will create unforgettable memories. Best time to visit New York City. Let's start with planning when to go. The ideal times to visit the Big Apple are from April to June and also September to November. These are periods of the year when the weather is mild and crowds are lighter. Spring is about blooming parks, while autumn gives you dazzling, colorful fall foliage. December is also a favorite for its festive holiday decorations and events. Christmas and New Year are great times to celebrate here. So, choose a period that works for you. Where to stay? New York City is a haven for solo travelers, with a ton of neighborhoods that are perfect to different interests. Williamsburg in Brooklyn has a hipster vibe, with trendy shops and a colorful art scene. Greenwich Village in Lower Manhattan exudes charm with cozy coffee shops, independent bookshops, and popular jazz clubs. Manhattan's Lower East Side is also full of energy and history, featuring art galleries and even unique museums. Harlem is all about Black culture, including famous sites from the Harlem Renaissance of early and mid-20th century. Astoria in Queens is another great area that has diverse cuisines. It's perfect for foodies. As you can see, each area has its own character. Choose what works for you. What to eat during your New York solo travel. New York City is designed for quick grabs and on-the-go experiences. Its dynamic energy extends to the food scene. This means there are a lot of solo dining opportunities that align with the city's fast pace. From cozy cafes and trendy eateries to upscale restaurants, you can explore diverse international cuisines and indulge in gourmet creations. As a solo traveler, you have the freedom to be spontaneous, dive into food trends, and savor comfort food classics with a local twist, all at your own pace. First of all, you must try the famous New York pizza. Expect large, thin, and foldable crust. Another great item to try is bagels. You will likely smell that fresh scent every morning. Expect cream cheese and smoked salmon, as well as other toppings like red onion, capers, and tomatoes. For dessert, try the famous black and white cookies. Besides these classic city favorites, the Big Apple is a place of immigrants. As a result, there are a ton of ethnic foods. You will find Italian, Indian, Mexican, and so much more. Plus, there's a culture of food trucks, meaning you can grab something and go eat it in one of the parks. New York City attractions. For your solo trip to the Big Apple, you will find out that there are no shortages of amazing places to go see. There are multiple layers of things to do and see. Starting from Lower Manhattan, you should visit the Statue of Liberty, then head to Times Square, followed by Broadway, the Empire State Building, and finally, Central Park in Upper Manhattan. At each of these landmarks, plan about 30 minutes to an hour for you to truly digest its significance. After that, plan to wander in popular neighborhoods in Manhattan, including the Village, Midtown, Upper East Side, and Harlem. As you will see, each neighborhood has unique things, and you really should take the time to appreciate. And of course, if you can, go on a boat ride to see the city from the water. You will have incredible views of the skyline. If you're on a budget, you can take the Staten Island Ferry, which is free. Meanwhile, New York City is home to a ton of artistic things, fun things, and unique things. For example, there are walking tours, historical tours, private and luxury tours, and day trips. There are also day cruises, water tours, culinary tours, and museum tickets and passes. Additionally, There are specialized attractions such as points of interest and landmarks, theater shows, specialty museums, and flea and street markets. Other activities include observation decks and towers, night cruises, and scenic walking areas. Yeah, it's a lot to do. So, take your time and choose activities that align with your personality. Where to shop in New York City? As you will soon find out, New York City is a shopping paradise. It has something to satisfy every taste and style. Let's start with Manhattan. For a classic souvenir experience, there are a ton of options. For example, Times Square gift shops, the Strand Bookstore, and the NBC Studio Store at Rockefeller Center are all amazing. If you're looking for something more eclectic, Chelsea Market is a great option. It houses a fusion of local artisans, trendy food vendors, and unique fashion finds. Canal Street is another great shopping area. This is a lively atmosphere and is perfect for those hunting for a mix of cultures and bargains. For luxury and high-end fashion, Fifth Avenue and Madison Avenue are the go-to spots. They're lined with designer boutiques and flagship stores. Soho is another great area for shopping. Here is where you will find alternative fashion, including local boutiques and emerging brands. For those of you looking for a traditional mall, head to Lower Manhattan's Westfield World Trade Center. This national mall chain is home to familiar brands, including fashion, food, and entertainment. Day trips from New York City. If you have been in New York City for a while and need to escape, you should know that this is an ideal starting point to nearby destinations. The Hudson Valley, for example, is just a short drive away. This is great for a peaceful retreat with charming towns like Beacon, Cold Spring, and Hudson. These destinations are filled with art galleries, antique shops, and beautiful riverfront views. For a taste of coastal luxury, the Hamptons are a great choice. The Hamptons give you pristine beaches, boutique shopping, and excellent seafood. Solo travelers also love to explore East Hampton, Southampton, or Montauk, each with its own unique vibe and stunning scenery. For those seeking a quieter beach escape, Fire Island is perfect. This is all about sandy shores, nature trails, and welcoming communities like Ocean Beach and Cherry Grove. There are more, but these day trips give solo travelers a chance to experience new landscapes and adventures, all while returning to the lively energy of the Big Apple. New York City 7-day solo travel itinerary. Although longer visits are preferable, 7 days is still plenty to see what New York City has to offer to solo travelers. On day 1, arrive and settle in. Take a leisurely stroll through Central Park before heading to Times Square to experience its colorful lights. On day 2, visit the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. Then explore Lower Manhattan's landmarks like Wall Street. On day 3, go to Brooklyn. You should walk across the Brooklyn Bridge, discover art in Dumbo, and enjoy the food scene in Williamsburg. On day 4, take a day trip to the Hudson Valley. Visit towns like Beacon and Cold Spring for art galleries, riverfront views, and local cuisine. On day 5, visit Harlem, the neighborhood's unique black culture. Visit to 125th Street, the Apollo Theater, and have soul food for lunch in one of the popular restaurants. On day 6, escape to Fire Island. This should be for a peaceful day of beach relaxation and nature walks. Finally, day 7 wraps up with a visit to museums and a Broadway show to end your solo adventure. These experiences should give you a rounded New York City vibe.